on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua now on 1st down. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Tua going to throw. He's going to air one out. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Tua to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Tua on 4th down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Watch out now, 50 Fury.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Here we go. 53.
Check safety. 26, man. 26.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. Touchdown! Tua finding his old Alabama teammate, Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes it at the 7. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now Smith. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score.
Ready up.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. 26 Mike.
Yellow.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
26 Mike. 26 Mike.
On 2nd and 9. Tua. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
26 Mike.
Blue striker. Ready.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Ready. Black. 95.
You got tape. You got tape. You got tape right there.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He is going to find Hill here. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
26 Mike.
Blue, go. Ready, go.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Hey, blue. Red, yellow.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Oh, you got deep. 26 Mike. 26 Mike.
Tua, a final shot before half. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Cedric Wilson as time expires in the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted.
Jordan Brooks with it.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
Taken from about the 12.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. He returns the kick 88 yards to the house. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, a little risk, a little trickeration on that return, but hey, the payoff, a touchdown.
And because this is the NFL, no band on the field, no trombone guy getting trampled going into the end zone. But how about how they got it done and turned it into a touchdown?
And that's one of those things where if that's a fumble on a lateral, the coach is angry. But if it works and you get in the end zone, it's a pat on the back, right?
It's something you have to do. You got to try it, try and get it done, and make sure you give yourself every chance to find a way to score.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On third down, here's Walker. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They snap it to Smith. A diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 61 yards. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Geno's going to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
From the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
52.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left. And going deep for Hill. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes a field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Smith on third down. He's got a man complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is down to 2. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Slot man moves right. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. The slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sit. Mega.
13, Mark 13. He's coming, he's coming. Check one. Let's go, Allen. Let's go, Allen.
Looking to pass. Tua.
Let's go. Give me some. Give me some.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Catch is made by Metcalf. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Smith. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Play action. It's Smith. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Geno now to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
After the turnover, it's Tua rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. On play action, here's Tua. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And the tight end goes in motion left. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And going deep for Hill. It got his man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 66 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A shotgun snap for Smith. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. On 1st and 10, Smith. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Escaping the pressure right. Caught by Wilson. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
10 cycles.
Now Tua. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it.